देवेश्य न च बान्धवः न देवेश्यो न च बान्धवः आविश्यत्य अप्रमत्तौसौ प्रमत्तं जनम् अनाकृत् न चास्य कश्चित् दयितो न देवेश्यो न च बान्धवः आविश्यते अप्रमत्तौसौ प्रमत्तं ज्ञानम् अनत्तकुर्त्. Word by word meaning. Na, not, cha, and asya, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, kaschit, anyone, daitaha, dear, na, not, deveshyaha, enemy, na, not, cha, and, bandhavaha, friend. Avishati, approaches, apramattaha, attentive, ashau, he, pramattam, inattentive, janam, persons, anakrit, the destroyer. Translation and purport given by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. No one is dear to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, nor is anyone his enemy or friend. But he gives inspiration to those who have not forgotten him and destroys those who have. Purport. Forgetfulness of one's relationship with Lord Vishnu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is the cause of one's repeated birth and death. The living entity is as eternal as Supreme Lord, but due to his forgetfulness, he is put into this material nature and transmigrates from one body to another. And when the body is destroyed, he thinks that he is also destroyed. Actually, the forgetfulness of his relationship with Lord Vishnu is the cause of his destruction. Anyone who revives his consciousness of the original relationship receives inspiration from the Lord. This does not mean that the Lord is someone's enemy and someone's friend, someone else's friend. He helps everyone. One who is not bewildered by the influence of material energy is saved, and one who is bewildered is destroyed. It is therefore said, Harim vinana mrutyum taranti. No one can be saved from the repetition of birth and death without the help of Supreme Lord. It is therefore the duty of all living entities to take shelter of the lotus feet of Vishnu and thus save themselves from the cycle of birth and death. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namani. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachati Tisitarini. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasati Gaura Bhaktananda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So Today's sloka is about forgetfulness. Who is dear to Lord and who is not dear to the Lord, and how that is defined. The key reason is forgetfulness. What is our original position, and are we behaving according to that or not? If you remember your original position, then you are good. If you forgot, then there is a problem. In Bhagavad Gita, it says that Mamayvamso Jivaloka Jivabhuta Sanatana Manasashtendriyani Prakritistani Karshati. That means Mamayvamso Jivaloka Jivabhuta. All these living entities are amsyas of me. That means part and parcel of me. Since when? Sanatanaha, eternally. It's not like that today I am part and parcel of the God and tomorrow I am separated. No, eternally, time immemorial. We are all part and parcel of Krishna. Krishna has two types of expansions, Swamsyas and Amsyas. Swamsyas are like all Vishnu Tattvas, Rama, Narasimha, Vamana, Varaha, all are Vishnu Tattvas. They are all part and parcel of Krishna. I mean, they are all direct expansions of Krishna. Whereas the living entities are Vimannamshas. We are also expansions of Krishna, but not as supreme as the Supreme Lord. We are also having the same qualities, but not as like as the Supreme Lord. The quantity wise we are less. So then if you are Amsas of the Supreme Lord, we should be connected with the Krishna all the time. Then what is the problem now? The problem is Manasashtendriyani Prakriti Sthani Karshati. With the influence of these five senses and the mind, we are struggling to connect back that original position. These senses and this mind is pulling here and there, and Jiva is forgetting it. Forgetting his original position. So, how the Jiva is forgetting and what is the consequences of this forgetfulness? He is forgetting his original position and he is associating with all different types of persons, like mode of ignorance, mode of passion, mode of goodness. In other place, Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is telling that why people are not remembering all the time and going back to Krishna. Why means Karanam Gunasangasya Sat Asat Janma Yonishu. Karanam Gunasangasya. The reason is the association. If you associate with a mode of ignorant person, within 6 months you also become like mode of ignorant person. I'm sure. If you are associate with a pure devotee, you will also become a devotee. It's all up to us. Which association you want? You want early morning Srimad Bhagavatam or some crazy pub bar association? What do you want? The results are comes as you associate. Lord has three energies: superior energy, marginal energy, and inferior energy. The superior energy is Parasakti, the spiritual planets, all Vaikuntha lokas are superior energy of the Lord. And inferior energy is all this material world. The marginal energy is the living entities. Living entities as a freedom, like whether they can go up and take a spiritual energy association, or they can go down and take association of inferior energy. So it's like a on the bank of the ocean or a river, whoever is standing on the bank, they have two opportunities: either they can go get into the water, or they can come into the sand. It's up to you. How do you want to do that? So whoever realized that I am Amsha or I am part and parcel of Krishna or Vishnu, and they will try to take association of superior energy. And slowly they will get out of this birth, death, old age, disease cycle. But whoever is not realized, they themselves thinks like that, I means I am the body. If anybody thinks like that, they can ever and ever realize the Supreme Lord. They'll think like that, I have the body, I want to enjoy, I want to do whatever I want. After death, nothing is there. This kind of mentality is there. Nowadays, whole world is going that one. Just enjoy. Life is like ice cream. Enjoy it before it melts. Whether you do mistake, or whether you rob, or whether you take money on the loan or whatever, just enjoy it. Don't compromise for your enjoyment. That is all associating with inferior energy. The more you associate this energy, the more you bounded with that energy. If you associate with inferior energy, those karma bandhanas will bound you to stay here. And if you associate with Krishna or his devotees, you will bond with Krishna and his devotees. They will pull you. Even though if you forget one Sunday feast or one Bhakti class, they will give a call. Prabhuji, what happened? We are missing your association. Please come. They will pull you. So the living entity has to wake up first. Currently, the living entity is in the sleeping state, the forgetfulness state. If you wake up, then you will be active, and then you can take association. Bhaktivinoda Thakur wrote a wonderful song. Jeeva jago, Kaura Chandra bole, Kota nidra jao maya, Pisachera kole. Gauranga Mahaprabhu and his associates, all Vaishnavas, calling, oh sleeping soul, wake up, wake up. Don't sleep in the lap of Maya. Here we need to talk what is Maya. Maya means which is not Krishna, that is called Maya. So if you are forgotten means you are Maya. If you remember means you are in good consciousness, or you are in the service of Krishna. So even our practicing bhaktas, we also forget Krishna sometimes. any day. We'll be busy with so much with our activities. Sometimes captivated by so-called gadgets, so-called movies, so-called social media. Sometimes completely those attractions will pull us away from the devotional service. And after some time, we may realize or we may not realize, some people we are seeing in front of us. Our remembrance is not so strong. Sometimes we are remembering, sometimes we are forgetting. That's why our devotional practice or our devotional sadhana or our devotional progress is like waves. Sometimes go up, sometimes go down. Some people will forget for years and again somehow they will realize and again they come back. Forgetting means we are not connecting ourselves with Krishna. We are connecting ourselves with this body or with this so-called this material world or so-called so and so social media or whatever. We are getting distracted. Further, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is explaining, भजा भी बोलिए येषा संसार भय तेरे भूलिया रोहिले तुम्हें अविद्यार भारे. Oh, living entity, you forgotten. What you forgotten? The way of devotional service and lost in the world of birth and death. What will happen? What is the consequence? If you forget Krishna, again we need to come into this Janma Jara Mrityu Vyadi cycle. It's up to us. You want to take complete shelter of Krishna and never ever forget and hold his lotus feet and go back to Godhead, or forgetting Krishna and staying in this material world and take millions and millions of births and struggle here with so many problems. COVID problem, employment problem, wife problem, kids problem, all are problems. This material world is very troublesome, you know. Outward it looks like so happy, but all material happiness is a birth of material misery. Summer is coming, or people are planning lots of vacations. They're very happy. Oh, I'm going this vacation trip, that vacation trip. Once vacation is started, purchasing the tickets, doing the bookings, then pain will start. You have to pay the bills, all the tickets, all the stuff, all the savings will be wiped out. So this is the material happiness. Material happiness will never give complete satisfaction. Always will attract us. Oh, here is happiness, here is happiness. But once you go there, it will beat you left and right. That is true. Any happiness you take in this material world, it's like that. So what we need to do to come out of this forgetful nature, what we need to do? The action is Srimad Bhagavatam, 4th canto is saying that Yat pada pankaja palasa vilasa bhaktya karmashayam gatitam rudgadayanti santaha. Very wonderful sloka. Yat pada pankaja palasa vilasa bhaktya. The devotee will take the shelter of pada pankaja, the lotus feet of Krishna, all the time. And what is the result? Karmashrayam gatitam rutgadayanti santaha. Immediately, he will get released from all these material desires, material activities, and all the hard knots, whatever the desires that we have. This material desires is like a hard knot. It will tie us. Some external energy you need to have to cut it off or to unknot it. Otherwise, ourselves we cannot to remove these knots. So that's why we need to take shelter of lotus feet of Krishna. Okay, now I understand this sloka. Let me go and take shelter of Krishna. Immediately, I started chanting and all the stuff, but again, Maya will attack us. Further, we need more and more protection. Every day we need protection, not one day. There is a perfect example in Srimad Bhagavatam, Jadavarta's lifetime. Jadavarta realized his original position. He renounced his kingdom, his wife, his kids, all opulences, and he came into the forest to meditate, to completely Yatpada Pankaja, Palasa Vilasa Bhaktya, to take complete shelter of Krishna. But what happened? This Maya will not let you go. Maya will send one test after another to see your perseverance. Even demigods also will send the test. If any devotee is going higher level, you will see so many obstacles. It's not so easy. Oh, my dear devotee, you realized, okay, I'm putting red carpet, come to Vaikunta. No, don't expect that one. You will go to so many tribulations. Maya will put so many tribulations. Demigods will put so many tribulations. We need to be withhold our devotion. Then we are successful bhaktas. Otherwise, again, fall down. We are seeing so many people are falling down. So here, Jadabharata, without proper guidance, he did mistake. He did not take any guru shelter or any instruction or any guidance. He went to the forest and he wanted to do surrender to Krishna. He was practicing. While practicing, he got attracted to the deer. See, he lost the attraction with a beautiful wife, loving children, and opulences. And again he came to forest. He lost all the taste. Why again he got fall into the deer's love? And that is Maya's test. He fall into the Maya. Again attraction to the deer. And while leaving his body, he was remembering to the deer, and it happened to take another birth as deer. But remember one thing, you should not get disappointed. Oh, I performed devotional service and I remembered so much, but one small mistake, I fall down. Oh, all my efforts are lost. No, your efforts are not lost. Swalpam apayasya dharmasya trayato mahato bayat. This dharma, this relationship, whatever little you practice, it will save you from the greatest danger. So Jadabharata, even though he took the birth of deer, he was able to remember his previous life and he realized and he went back and took the shelter of another ashrama in Rishikesh or Haridwar. So we should not regret whatever the efforts that we are doing, those are all not lost. Whatever you do, efforts in this material world, it's lost. Let's say had a big plan to make $10 million and construct a big industry or big business. Once if I die, there is no meaning of this whole big efforts that what I put here. I cannot carry all these $10 million at the time of death. I have to leave everything. That means whole life I struggle for nothing. I came here and I did lot of hard work. I earned $10 million, but at the time of death, I'm not even taking one penny. But devotional service is not like that. Whatever you do, swalpa, it will save you from greatest danger. Arjuna asked, what is the position of unsuccessful yogi? Shrutinam Shrimatam Gehe Yoga Basta Brijayate. Whoever not reach to 100% of devotional service, Krishna will give opportunity in the next life. Wherever they stopped, they will continue from there. That is the beauty of this devotional service, because we are dealing with the eternal matter, not temporary matter. This material world is temporary matter. Whatever you are seeing in front of your eyes, it is temporary matter. But the things that you are dealing with devotional service is eternal matter. So sometimes people will forget their goals and they will get distracted. Suppose a student goal is to attend the exams and to get higher score, but he will forget his goal by some attraction of the movie or something. Similarly, the living entity goal is do not forget Krishna even 1 second in your whole life and go back to Godhead. But he will forget because of this material association. That's why our acharyas defined our daily sadhana such a way that we will never forget Krishna. Morning wake up, japa, Mangalarati, Darshanarati, Rajbhogarati, Sanjayarati, Sainarati, all these aratis, reading Srimad Bhagavatam, so many programs, so many activities, book reading, so many things will not make us to forget Krishna. So we need to be very, very strong. Even if you are in the hell, of course we are all in the hell, this material world is kind of a hell. It will attract us so many things here and there, but we should remember always, I am part and parcel of Krishna. My seva is to serve Krishna and live according to the instruction of my Guru or my guiding devotee, and I always want to take shelter of my Guru and my guiding devotee so that I will never forget. If I want to be alone, there is a big chance Maya will hit us very hardly and we cannot withstand. But if you are with under the guidance of someone, they will monitor you, they will see you where you are lagging, what you are lagging, and they will uplift you to the next level. Don't think like that, I'm chanting 16 malas, that is my ultimate level. No, we need to go higher and higher. We should not stuck or we should not stagnate at one level. Yeah, thank you very much. The takeaway point is never forget Krishna. Always remember somehow and engage it. Over to Madhupati Prabhuji.
Thank you very much, Gopikanta Prabhu. I'd like to wish everybody a safe and Krishna conscious day ahead. We would like to offer our prayers to the Supreme Lord by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Nrsimha, Jai Nrsimha, Jai Nrsimha, Praladesha, Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Bringam, Ugravira Mahavishnu Charantam Sarvatomukam, Nrsimham Bhishana Bhadram Nityam Namiham, Nrsimha Bhagwana Ki Jai, Prahlad Maharaj Ki Jai. Let's offer our humble obeisances to all the assembled Vaishnavas of the Lord. वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। वैष्णववृंद की जय। ग्रंथ श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। हरे
Thank you, Gopika.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna।